Hi. It's Chad again, from ThaiRomances.com. Sightseeing in Pattaya is often overlooked for its nightlife scene. However, there is lots to see and do in this seaside city. There are plenty of things to do in Pattaya that don't involve drinking and seeing nothing but the inside of a bar for your entire trip. While the sightseeing in Pattaya doesn't have the cultural history, temples, and attractions of Bangkok, or the tourist attractions and natural beauty of Chiang Mai, there is still plenty of things to do in Pattaya to keep you entertained during your trip. The Sanctuary of Truth is one of Pattaya's most well-known and most popular tourist attractions. While Pattaya doesn't have a large collection of historic temples to visit, like you'll find in other Thailand destinations, the Sanctuary of Truth is a temple like no other. The temple is built entirely from wood, and is elaborately hand-carved by skilled craftsmen. The construction of the temple started in 1981, and isn't expected to be completed until at least 2025. The giant temple sits on a sandy peninsula, overlooking the Gulf of Thailand. In addition to touring the temple, there are various shows, elephant rides, ATV rides, and other activities on site. No trip to Pattaya would be complete without at least one night partying the night away on Walking Street. It's the major nightlife and entertainment district in Pattaya. Home to restaurants, beer bars, go-go bars, live music and many nightclubs. Walking Street has become a bit of a tourist attraction, with flag-waving guided tours roaming the street, getting a glimpse of the once notorious red light district. While the beaches of Pattaya and Jomtien are where most people go during the day for a little fun in the sun, they aren't exactly the picturesque setting one might envision for their Thailand holiday. Just offshore is the island of Koh Larn, which has beautiful beaches and pristine waters that fit the postcard image one imagines when thinking of a trip to Thailand. Grab a ferry boat from Bali High Pier and spend the day soaking up the rays and relaxing on the best beaches in Pattaya. Just make sure not to miss the last boat ride home at the end of the day. Spend a day sightseeing at Nong Nooch Botanical Gardens, and you won't be disappointed. The gardens cover over 500 acres of land and have a stunning collection of plant life from around the globe. Nong Nooch has a variety of themed gardens to explore, from the traditional French and Italian gardens to cactus and bonsai gardens. They also put on a variety of shows and have elephant rides and other activities to fill your day. Wat Yan, better known as Big Buddha Hill, is one of Pattaya's best-known tourist attractions. Wat Yan is a Buddhist temple at the peak of Pratamnak Hill. You must climb a set of stairs flanked by golden naga, and at the top, you will find a large golden Buddha and amazing views overlooking the ocean. Art in Paradise is a fun way to spend a few hours in Pattaya. They have a realistic 3D art tour, which has many interactive paintings. Bring your camera, because it's amazing how realistic the scenes look, especially when you have your picture taken at the right angle. It is a great place to bring a Thai girlfriend for a date to. If you don't know that Thailand is famous for its large number of ladyboys, you've probably been living under a rock. While there are a number of Ladyboy cabaret shows in town, Tiffany Cabaret is the most well-known. They put on a show with elaborate costumes, and the Thai transgender women, ladyboys, lip-sync to a collection of popular music. Seeing a Ladyboy cabaret show is a rite of passage on your first trip to Pattaya. Khao Chi Chan is a golden Buddha, carved into a side of a mountain, or laser-etched into the rock. There is a peaceful park you walk through, which leads up to the base of the mountain. It is well worth seeing, but there isn't much else to do here, once you've seen the Buddha. There are several other sites in the area, like Nong Nooch or Silverlake Winery, that you can visit to make the drive out worthwhile. Viharnra Sien, also known as Anek Kusala Sala, is a Chinese temple in Pattaya. The temple was built to celebrate the long history of relations between Thailand and China. The temple has one of the largest collections of Chinese art and artifacts outside of mainland China. Wat Yansangwararam, often just referred to as Wat Yan, is one of the major Buddhist temple complexes in Pattaya. It covers 145 acres of land, and the temple shows influences from a range of cultures including Thai, Indian, and Chinese. There are great views from the top of the temple, overlooking the countryside. Plan on spending a few hours here looking around the compound. A winery is not the first thing that comes to mind when one thinks of Thailand. The wine scene in Thailand has been growing for the past 25 years, and Silverlake is one of a number of wineries in the country. You can take a tour of the vineyard that ends in the tasting room to sample some of the wines they offer. They also have a nice restaurant on site. It can get hot in Pattaya. Damn hot. You can sit inside and enjoy the air conditioning, dip your feet in the hotel pool, or take the more fun option and visit one of the many water parks. They have pools, wave pools, slides, and rides. Ramina Water Park is fun for kids of all ages, and some that will have you picking the swim trunks out of your crack, for 2 hours. If you want a fun, or terrifying if you are afraid of heights, experience, then head on over to the flight of the Gibbon Zipline. You head up into the tree canopy, where you don a harness, connect yourself to a metal cable, and zip across from treetop to treetop. You won't get me on one, but for the more adventurous of you, zip lines are an incredible fun time out. If you love Thai food, why not learn how to cook it for yourself? There are several Thai cooking schools around Pattaya, where you can learn to cook some of your favorite foods, with a small group of other tourists. The bonus is you get to eat what you prepared at the end of the class. Thai girls love to cook, so why not make this a couple's experience and take your wife, Thai girlfriend, or new friend along with you? And do let me know in the comments which of these you want to try next. And remember, if you're a single guy looking for some Thai companionship, you must check out ThaiRomances.com. There's a link in the description.